Positive thinking helps with stress management and can even improve your health. Practice overcoming negative self-talk with examples provided. One cannot underestimate the power of positive thinking. Positive thoughts can boost the quality of both your mental and physical health. Attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is a choice. Respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make makes you. Choose wisely. Roy T. Bennett. Wouldn't it be lovely to live a life full of energy and happiness? The key to open doors to such a life is positivity. Here is a list of some ways in which positive thinking maximizes your physical and mental health. You can also consult a physician at the nearest urgent care to learn more about the impact of positive thoughts. Effects on mental health. Positive thoughts profit you and your health in several ways. The benefits of positive thinking on your mental health are listed below. Reduction of stress. Your positive attitude will help you in reducing your daily life stress. You will feel more energetic than ever before. Studies show that people who think positively are less likely to get stressed. They are more likely to come up with constructive solutions to different problems. A decrease in depression. People with an optimistic approach can handle difficulties easily. Health hazards such as depression and anxiety are less likely to affect such people. Psychologists also refer to practicing positive thinking exercises to decrease depression in people. Depression has become a common disease in this modern life, which is full of stress, as everyone is in a race towards success. Positive thoughts will keep you going in this modern and racing age. Any doctor at your local urgent care will confirm the significant impact of positive thoughts on your life. Increased coping skills against tension. According to conducted studies on optimistic people, their coping skills against tension and stress are better than other people. Optimism makes their mind clear and reduces toxins and allows them to think and behave in a better, more creative, and less disturbing manner. Increase the chances of success. Optimism will always allow you to think in a better and more explicit manner. Such a thinking strategy will make you able to look for better options and will enhance your decision power. Optimism will lead you to a successful life. Your behavior will change, and your personality will grow. Eventually, you'll be able to solve problems with ease and live a life full of success in terms of everything, including your health, wealth, and peace of soul. Effects on physical health. A sound mind results in developing a sound body. Positive thinking also reflects positive effects on your physical health. Following are some effects of positive thoughts on physical health. Improvement in the immune system. Positive thoughts can help you in improving your immune system functions. Research on interrelation of mind and body declare that positive thinking will help you boost your resistance against diseases. Increased resistance against common cold. As a positive thinker, your immune system improves, you become less likely to catch a fever or the flu. A positive attitude enables you to resist such diseases. It fills you up with positive energy and faith in yourself. Increase in cardiovascular health. Heart disease stays away from optimistic people. Shocked? As a positive approach helps you in coping with stress and tension, you become less at risk of being caught up in a health disease problem. Positive people are 9% less likely to get a stroke. Leads you to live a longer life. In Denmark, a study conducted upon 600 hospitals declares that optimistic people have a 60% higher chance of living for at least 5 more years. Positive thinking increases your lifespan as it helps you to improve your quality of life. The closing thoughts. The optimistic approach will help you increase your standard of life by making you healthier than ever before. Positive thoughts help in motivating you, and you eventually become able to cope with all the hardships of life. Visit the nearest urgent care to educate yourself about the importance of positive thoughts. Is your glass half empty or half full? How you answer this age-old question about positive thinking may reflect your outlook on life, your attitude toward yourself, and whether you're optimistic or pessimistic, and it may even affect your health. Indeed, some studies show that personality traits such as optimism and pessimism can affect many areas of your health and well-being. The positive thinking that usually comes with optimism is a key part of effective stress management. And effective stress management is associated with many health benefits. If you tend to be pessimistic, don't despair, you can learn positive thinking skills. Understanding positive thinking and self-talk. Positive thinking doesn't mean that you keep your head in the sand and ignore life's less pleasant situations. Positive thinking just means that you approach unpleasantness in a more positive and productive way. You think the best is going to happen, not the worst. Positive thinking often starts with self-talk. Self-talk is the endless stream of unspoken thoughts that run through your head. These automatic thoughts can be positive or negative. Some of your self-talk comes from logic and reason. Other self-talk may arise from misconceptions that you create because of lack of information. If the thoughts that run through your head are mostly negative, your outlook on life is more likely pessimistic. If your thoughts are mostly positive, you're likely an optimist, someone who practices positive thinking. The health benefits of positive thinking. Researchers continue to explore the effects of positive thinking and optimism on health. Health benefits that positive thinking may provide include increased lifespan, lower rates of depression, lower levels of distress, greater resistance to the common cold, better psychological and physical well-being, better cardiovascular health and reduced risk of death from cardiovascular disease, better coping skills during hardships and times of stress. It's unclear why people who engage in positive thinking experience these health benefits. One theory is that having a positive outlook enables you to cope better with stressful situations, which reduces the harmful health effects of stress on your body. It's also thought that positive and optimistic people tend to live healthier lifestyles, they get more physical activity, follow a healthier diet, and don't smoke or drink alcohol in excess. Identifying negative thinking. Not sure if your self-talk is positive or negative? Some common forms of negative self-talk include filtering. You magnify the negative aspects of a situation and filter out all of the positive ones. For example, you had a great day at work. You completed your tasks ahead of time and were complimented for doing a speedy and thorough job. That evening, you focus only on your plan to do even more tasks and forget about the compliments you receive. Personalizing. When something bad occurs, you automatically blame yourself. For example, you hear that an evening out with friends is cancelled, and you assume that the change in plans is because no one wanted to be around you. Catastrophizing. You automatically anticipate the worst. The drive-through coffee shop gets your order wrong and you automatically think that the rest of your day will be a disaster. Polarizing. You see things only as either good or bad. There is no middle ground. You feel that you have to be perfect or you're a total failure. Focusing on positive thinking. You can learn to turn negative thinking into positive thinking. The process is simple, but it does take time and practice. You're creating a new habit, after all. Here are some ways to think and behave in a more positive and optimistic way. Identify areas to change. If you want to become more optimistic and engage in more positive thinking, first identify areas of your life that you usually think negatively about, whether it's work, your daily commute, or a relationship. You can start small by focusing on one area to approach in a more positive way. Check yourself. Periodically during the day, stop and evaluate what you're thinking. If you find that your thoughts are mainly negative, try to find a way to put a positive spin on them. Be open to humor. Give yourself permission to smile or laugh, especially during difficult times. Seek humor in everyday happenings. When you can laugh at life, you feel less stressed. Follow a healthy lifestyle. Aim to exercise for about 30 minutes on most days of the week. You can also break it up into 10-minute chunks of time during the day. Exercise can positively affect mood and reduce stress. Follow a healthy diet to fuel your mind and body. And learn techniques to manage stress. Surround yourself with positive people. Make sure those in your life are positive, supportive people you can depend on to give helpful advice and feedback. Negative people may increase your stress level and make you doubt your ability to manage stress in healthy ways. Practice positive self-talk. Start by following one simple rule: don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to anyone else. Be gentle and encouraging with yourself. If a negative thought enters your mind, evaluate it rationally and respond with affirmations of what is good about you. Think about things you're thankful for in your life. Here are some examples of negative self-talk and how you can apply a positive thinking twist to them. Putting positive thinking into practice. Instead of saying, "I've never done it before," you can say, "It's an opportunity to learn something new." Instead of saying, "It's too complicated," you can say, "I'll tackle it from a different angle." Instead of saying, "I don't have the resources," you can say, "Necessity is the mother of invention." Instead of saying, "I'm too lazy to get this done," you can say, "I wasn't able to fit it into my schedule, but I can re-examine some priorities." Instead of saying, "There's no way it will work," you can say, "I can try to make it work." Instead of saying, "It's too radical a change," you can say, "Let's take a chance." Instead of saying, "No one bothers to communicate with me," you can say, "I'll see if I can open the channels of communication." Instead of saying, "I'm not going to get any better at this," you can say, "I'll give it another try." Practicing positive thinking every day. If you tend to have a negative outlook, don't expect to become an optimist overnight. But with practice, eventually your self-talk will contain less self-criticism and more self-acceptance. You may also become less critical of the world around you. When your state of mind is generally optimistic, you're better able to handle everyday stress in a more constructive way. That ability may contribute to the widely observed health benefits of positive thinking.